There is a reason why people are not getting their harvest. It could be they're believing God for a baby. They're believing God for a job. They're believing God for increase of finances. Listen, these things don't just happen because you say it. There are some spiritual laws that you've got to walk in and live in, and it's got to be a part of your DNA. And see, a lot of times, as I've said before, we get the formula, but we don't live the principle. And the principle is something that governs your life. It governs the way you think. It governs the way you behave. It's a part of you. Faith is not something that bails you out when you have a problem. Faith is not something that you rub like a genie and stuff comes to you. Faith is a way of life that you live 24/7. It's not something that you just say in church. It's something you do on Saturday. It's something you do on Monday when you're faced with a temptation. You use your faith to overcome the temptation the same way you use your faith to acquire things. But you need to hear this, because there are going to be times that your confidence is going to be challenged on whether or not you trust God, whether or not you think he's trustworthy, whether or not you are relying on him. Because when things don't happen on our timetable, it's easy for doubt to come in and make us question, was this God, or is God working on my behalf? There are so many people that have turned their back on God because some things weren't answered in their timetable. And I'm here to tell you that God is trustworthy. God is dependable. God is reliable. He is not a man, he does not lie. You and I must be led by the Spirit of God. This is why I believe a lot of people don't reap their harvest, because they are doing their own thing and not God's. They're doing their own thing and not God. They go where they want to go. They stay where they want to stay. When you understand that your life is an assignment, I said it's an assignment. I said your life is an assignment. You can't go where you want to go. You can't do what you want to do. If you understand that God is navigating your life, then you need to constantly be in contact with him so that he can strategically put you in the right place at the right time to make the connection with his provision. When you can worship him and it hasn't manifested yet, you are adding to your faith. Why? Because you're going from faith to faith. And when you go from faith to faith, he takes you from glory to glory. And when you go from glory to glory, he changes your story. Can you say amen to this?
There are seeds of greatness, seeds of greatness, seeds of greatness in you. We believe. There are seeds of greatness, seeds of greatness, seeds